Are half of these just made by you?
Yes.
No, they tell me what to do because they don't have most of the books that I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't either. I have one book. It allows me to play Artificer, and that's it.
No, I really wanted to get like most of the races that you can, so I kind of just went race.
Wait, D210, how do you not have access to the campaign? You have a character within the campaign.
Oh, those aren't my character. Those are different ones that I did for a different one.
No, the player literally says D210.
added
But
it,
that means you can access the campaign to view your character.
Pigeon.
Or actually,
I
your
think
character's not in here.
I got it.
Zero is, but...
Okay, are we all ready to start?
Yes.
Probably.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Don't worry, I won't kill you. I won't purposely kill you guys. Yeah.
Oh no. That's a fucking.
Worry,
lie.
all
You
it takes
know
is a dragon to TPK. Anything with AoE just can TPK.
TPK. Which one of you is going to be carrying bombs on the team?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good to know. I'll target
I
you
think-
first.
I think all of us are gonna have explosive devices.
If
Listen,
all of
man,
you
I
have
have-
explosives and one of them gets lit, it's just going to be chain
Listen, I can
Question: How do oh,
I have fire spells because I'm a part sorcerer.
Oh, we are gonna.
How do energy weapons work in this universe? Like, is it
So-
Star Wars rules where they like burn a little bit of something to create a plasma, but that it's so small that they basically have infinite ammo? Or is this like 40K where they have just rechargeable laser packs?
Kind of.
Or
It's
is
a
it-
mixture between two. It's like I want to kind of keep the same rules as like normal D&D, but kind of have the like sci-fi like feel to it.
Like
So
in my
yes,
opinion, the Avalite weapons aren't energy weapons. They're actually like a really fine crystal that's 3D printed out of the hilt. So like what I'm gonna do, the reason I'm an artificer is because I'm not gonna find new weapons. I'm gonna basically be modding my weapon over time.
Okay, let's start. Do you guys just want me to call you by character name or just
You can
just
call me by character name.
Yeah.
I got
What is everyone's
Matter.
character name, by the way? Because I have been unable to get into the thing. I was able to get
don't
into
matter. Right now, it's pretty much just getting to know your characters and then kind of starting the story progression is what we're doing. Reyna, as you're walking on the outskirts of the kingdom of Valoon, which is the main empire on the planet that you have so landed on, you can see this massive wall gated by beautiful lights of blue, green, reds all around the city. But right now, you are in this little forest outside of the kingdom, and you see a kind of smoke come up from the clearing of the forest.
Back to bricks.
I don't think the bricks.
There ain't no bricks.
Damn it. You monster.
Is this the planet where the last campaign took place?
No, we are. So you want me to give you a description of the planet you're on?
You would like burn down a castle, smile.
Is
So
this a
you are-
technologically advanced planet or is this like a medieval planet?
This ain't a medieval planet. This ain't not. This is a technology advance.
Okay, I'm surprised that for us.
So you're on Arete SM3. This is pretty much Earth's home away from home. This was the planet that they have gathered on due to the Great Collapse, which you'll get more information on that later. This giant, luscious planet holds millions, even billions of different races. This planet is filled with loads of green scenery, loads of different terrain. This is your closest replica to Earth, and this is a part of the Lyra Mariandis galaxy.
Okay, wait. If there's billions of people on this planet, and there's also large green spaces, that means there's gotta be hive cities.
Yes.
As we continue, I'll let you
which
ponder on
character
that.
is in the story currently?
We'll get to that. Reyno, you see the campfire smoke coming out from the forest clearing. What would you like to do as you see the smoke rise? Give you the chance to do something.
Me personally, I would turn the other way and start walking away.
Reno Darkfeather.
My main question here is who's all like who exists yet?
You. This is you right now. We are on you.
Coolio. I see little campfire, and I'm a little Avalai. I hate her fire. I'm not going to that fire.
Fair enough. You start hearing rustles in bushes all around you, and you start to hear chatter of multiple different people. You hear, I have to remember all characters' names.
If I am outside of the ship, this is not canon.
You hear a kind of small goblin peer up behind you, and you see Skunk.
Holy sure. Someone that's not taller than me.
Yo, what's up?
Oh my god.
I'm going to slow roast that goblin.
I'm gonna protect this goblin with my life.
From the other side, you hear Zero and Armstrong come through the bushes.
Oh yeah, hold on. Very important context. What are their two characters again?
Do we want to get through introductions right now of characters? We'll like go in order.
No, like species wise. I don't remember what everyone's species was.
Oh, Pigeon was a dragonborn.
No, Kobold.
Kobold, yeah, Kobold.
And then
Then Zero is like an Eledrian, I think.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
What's an Eladrin? Actually, it'd be funny if our characters didn't know. Never mind.
Well,
What are you?
and then what
Listen,
was,
it's another Corday situation.
what was Lucis?
How'd you spell
Eladrin.
that?
Eladrin, I think is how you spell it.
R-I...
ELA. Eladrin.
D&D. Oh, they're,
Anyway,
Species.
Huh. They're elves.
Yeah.
Yes.
no.
So Travis is an elf of the Feywild. Uses boundless magic, can step from one place and another from the blink of an eye. Resonates with emotion captured in the form of seasons.
Interesting.
Oh, and I'm gonna guess they're tall.
Tall.
I think,
What?
yeah, I think his
Alright.
characters.
I am
Alright.
6'6".
I found an image of apparently what they look like. So apparently they look something like that. I don't really know what his character specifically looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, they're the
Because-
ones with the themes. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
What season is he?
Good question. He's a variant, so I don't know.
It's like Corday's.
Is he
It's like
is he
Corday's-
looking orange or yellow?
I'm
or-
white.
Green or
If you're white, then winter.
or very hot? So maybe
Or-
summer.
According to this, my skin tone is white, so I'm going to say I'm white.
Yeah.
I would assume probably winter if you're like icy cold colors.
Okay, shall we continue, or do we have
Yeah.
questions?
Are we all
There's like
good,
4
or
people who are here.
4 people are here.
mentally?
Mental.
We're
Bro,
supposed to.
I was squonking the bushes.
Spunk in the bushes.
Okay,
that is-
so So D210 has met Cooper.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Pigeon
And
and Zero's character?
Pigeon's
Yep,
Zero's
the
Oh,
Pigeon and
yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I'm just
agree.
trying to
Then-
connect characters to people.
Let's finish off the connection. Lucem, what was your character? I'm drawing a blank. Noah Hoffman, that's right. And then Sasquatch, what was your name?
My character's name is Plate Drain Cover.
plate drain cover.
Beautiful
So
Certainly good name.
Clay and Noah, you guys walk in from opposite directions, seeing this conundrum of people.
Where is my ship? I was just in it. I crave the walls.
Actually, it's my shit.
I sold it for bricks.
What the?
Yeah, I forgot that Sass kind of lives in my walls. Well,
Yeah. You just sort of know about it and just accepted it.
He's just like, yeah, that's the guy living in my walls. Don't mind him.
Well, I fixed his ship too. That's
he fixes my ship when it breaks, so I let him live in my walls. Smile.
yeah. Look, I've survived previous captains' attempts to try
Are
and
you
kill
telling
me.
me you guys don't have a wall living goblin mechanic?
I'm not a goblin. I'm a rock gnome.
I know. Goblin as in goblin core. He's active.
There's normally one in every ship larger than a fighter.
Anyway, what were we doing?
You guys were just meeting up with everyone, pretty
We-
much.
I see.
we all exist in this space together now.
Time to
I
glare
put
at
my crossbow at the
all of the tall people.
Hey,
Yes.
Hey, how many tall people are there? There's
I mean, you tall
there's
people
two
are there.
elves
Yeah,
and
Ace, do
two.
me a favor and list every single person taller than my character.
How tall is your character?
I am
Hold on,
6'6".
That actually.
Reno is. Let's see.
I'm taller than you then.
You are 4.5.
Yeah, I know my little guy's tiny.
You're 4.5 feet tall.
Yeah, 4.5.
It's larger than a size small character.
Right, and then there's a lot of.
Splunk is 3 feet tall.
Yeah, a size small max is at 3 feet.
Yeah, I'm just over being a small character, and my character is very salty about that.
Bro, I am 6'6".
My character is 3 feet tall and he's 38.
I'm 3. I'm
No,
at.
like,
I'm 25.
How tall is your little goblin pigeon? Your little
Cobalt.
Not goblin, little-
Cobalt.
I'm
Why? What? The 3 feet 6 inch.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm talking about.
Like 3 of the group members are shorter, 2 are taller.
I can work with this. I only have to do
Short
this
gang.
2 people.
I am the tallest by a lot.
Okay, I hope.
So
you
now that you guys have gone to formally introduce,
We
formally.
clearly have.
Definitely.
Definitely.
One
We
second.
totally
Who the
had a
fuck are you?
conversation and haven't just been staring at each other.
No.
Yeah. Who the fuck are you guys?
You wanna
I
stare?
put my hand on my crossbow, looking at the little goblin with hunger in my eyes.
What's wrong with you? Don't touch my.
Hey,
hand.
what
You
you
want to eat
look,
the goblin?
buddy?
Hold on, guys. Be right back.
Okay.
Hey, you guys have to deal with
You
the.
guys can't be
uh,
dissing my boy Squonk.
Hey, you got.
You know,
You guys ever deal with the crushing demands of capitalism before?
Yeah, actually.
capital.
Yeah.
Why do you think there's like at least one gnome or goblin on every ship?
Yeah. Why do you think I have to let this guy live in my walls? He don't got nowhere else to go.
It also is cheaper than paying someone.
That too.
So
You have a job?
you accept. So
You're the space IRS. Get him.
Dr.
No.
Pigeon would like some experiments.
So you're the owner of that ship they mentioned, right? Hey,
What about my ship?
Are you allowing others to go on?
Considering you are shorter than me, I always like having people around me that are shorter than me. So yes.
Nice.
May I join Dr. Someone told the volley?
And
Yes.
Listen. I know medicine.
you know,
You're
man.
the plague Dr. Kobold, right?
I just walk over to Pigeon at Pigeon's character, just like put my hand on their shoulder and just go, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. I've been out of the medicine business for a bit there, please. I need another job.
Can I go up to Pigeon and like whisper into his ear? Do you know how to make drugs?
Of course. Don't you know? Medicine or drugs.
After you-
Remember,
Okay.
Drug
Okay. What about
medicine.
what about bioweapons?
yeah.
Well, guys, you shouldn't be talking about drugs. As you see a kind of blue tiefling walk out from the bushes.
It's the Fez.
If anything dares touch my short homies, I'd be stabbing them with my blade. Smile. I don't care about the tall ones.
The tall people can fend for themselves.
Short gang, short.
All
gang.
people fend for themselves. Go.
Like Ginny Finlay, that's how I'm gonna go with this.
But
Are you trying to hire the captain?
Yeah, what's going on here?
I don't think that's how it works, bud.
I suppose.
Are you trying to get off this planet?
Hey, I can always use more
Why?
blades.
Yeah,
he's running from the feds. Don't trust him.
Honestly, if he's running from the feds, he's just joining the group.
For real.
He's just giving you all of his problems.
Oh,
Let's see.
where's your home? Well, I got bad news. The church the Church of Holy Redemption, they kind of used a planet killer on that.
wait,
Vengeance arc already.
Oh hell no.
wait. You the person who said that whole holy thing. They used a what?
Oh, they used a planet killer.
Oh, you've never seen Skunk, have you ever seen a planet killer before?
No.
The technology to make them is lost, but they have like a pretty big
Listen.
stockpile.
Well, I've only recently left the city I lived in.
Yeah, they're sort of going on like this big crusade against like all technology.
Then-
Against all technology.
Yeah, that's why they use ancient firecrackers, which
I
are also just
Like, what kind of
planet
island
killers.
Alkali body that's absolutely stacked with all forms of technology.
I'm back. What I missed.
oh,
What?
nothing.
Nothing
Um,
much. They're just talking
Character
about
spaced
road
out,
stories.
misses major plot development.
All right, bet.
This
What
was my
the?
first time hearing about this. What?
Man,
He's
these holy
talk-
guys sound like a pain in my ass.
Man, Squonka just got out of his minimum wage job. Now he's hearing about a planet killer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, not just
Can
one
we
planet
eat it?
killer. They actually have a lot of planet killers, but they're single use.
Wow.
All right, do they taste good?
They're just really big bombs, you see.
You know,
Can I
That
eat it?
seems very healthy.
Planet killer sounds pretty high tech.
Can I eat
Yes,
it?
but they didn't
They-
make them, and they're actually really old.
Can I eat it? This is a very important question.
It's been blown up for like 150 years, dude.
Lol.
Womp womp.
I'm not.
Womp
Pulls up star charts, shows like the fragments of the planet.
Oh well, it's just a planet. There's not like there's more.
Man, that's quite the nifty thing you got there.
This is why I live on Avalon.
Can I eat it?
You cannot eat the world killer.
If we kill a
Oh,
if
Eris
we kill
11's fine.
Can I eat a planet killer if we kill one?
No.
I thought you meant Eris too.
Where were we going with this? I'm just standing there. I thought we was getting on my ship. Y'all is just standing here yapping about these holy men and planet destroyers trying to take all my
Well, we're
technology.
trying to figure out if Lucian's character is, has a home planet left or not. It depends. Are they from Lucid 2 or 11? These are questions that need to be answered.
I'm just
you're fine.
watching the carnage before I continue with this story.
How'd y'all get on this planet, by the way?
I was
I
on a
don't
spaceship.
remember.
I walk.
I kind of blacked out the wrong go somewhere than when I gained conscience again. I was here a little.
So you know that bar you visited last night?
What about it?
Yeah, well, you drank a little bit too much, but
Hell no, not again.
yeah. Also, pretty sure someone drugged your drink because when I checked your vitals, they were wacky.
Bruh.
Didn't Dr. Armstrong check your vitals?
Yeah.
No.
What? You don't trust me? I used to have a
Oh.
doctor license. I have you know.
How'd you lose it?
Can you repeat that? What did you just say?
How'd you lose your doctor's license?
That's not important. What
Well,
the
it
point
is
is?
kind of important. I want to know like what I can trust you to do or not.
Nah, listen.
Was it malpractice, like war
It's just new
crimes, or
standards.
like
This
what
has
was
been
it?
setting up new standards. All right.
Did
It's
you eat
probably
organs?
fine.
Did you eat the patients that were unconscious?
No. No,
Hey,
no.
listen,
Listen, they didn't like my method. They say my method was too barbaric. All right.
He sold organs on the black market.
Did you eat the organs?
And you
I'm just like cautiously glaring at Pigeon's character now, like huh?
Yeah.
Squunk just looks tired of. He is not questioning anything. He just wants to stay alive.
Hello, small tinkering race. How are ya?
Huh?
How's capitalism treating you?
More
It's-
flashbacks. And
it hasn't been going good. I recently left my job. Flew on a ship away from the city I lived in, which I am legally not allowed to say.
Why?
Oh, they had me sign a contract where I can't tell people about the city unless I'm like working with them.
Sounds like a skill issue.
And how is this? I don't think that holds up in court, guys. Like,
Who says
how
there was
is
a
this
court?
enforced?
What about space code?
Yeah, we don't.
They had me sign an NDA when I was leaving.
And how is the NDA enforced?
They know.
They'll just know.
They'll know.
Sure, you don't like have like a tracking device or like.
Oh, not a tracking device, but they do have ways.
They do have ways.
They have ways I'm not legally allowed to explain unless I'm a worker in like a company. Like if
Are you
was
supposed
say,
to know about
I-
these ways? Were you high enough ranking about these ways?
Oh,
Or
they told me the ways they would know, so I could explain it if I were to say work on a ship and explain it to my crew.
Eyebrow raise.
Anyways,
something like that.
anyways, I took a ship out of my thing. I was driving it. Then I crash landed onto this planet. Now I'm here.
You survived a crash landing of a ship, just casually.
Imagine crashing a ship.
What you don't?
look,
No,
it had a
you
bunch
landed.
of safety features
Oh,
built in.
I think I get some.
Where do you think all that smoke was coming from?
You know what,
Where do you
makes
think
more
that
sense.
smoke was coming from?
Oh, I started a barbecue over there. That's why there's all the smoke, and I accidentally burned down the forest.
Again?
What? Anyway,
Well, we're currently trying to figure out who everyone is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little fella from Avalon that left because I wanted to explore the universe. Smile.
Says the stupid human.
There's the tall guy.
Which tall guy? There's two of us. There's the little one.
Glares at the two tall guys.
What, you short motherfucker? Don't make me
Travis,
spit
you
roast.
an Eastern brown snake.
The what?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Question: Did Lucen say they shot at us?
No, I don't think so.
No, he said he was like pulling to the side of his gun.
Which is probably just being cautious.
Well, I mean, you have a crazed doctor.
You have a mad scientist,
A crazed
another
doctor,
mad scientist,
another
And the guy that
crushed capital,
capitalism, and then
And a guy
me,
that's really
who's
hungry.
the chaotic neutral
Yeah, but then-
Avalon that has
the
access
You got a
to
guy
a
that's
lot
really
of
hungry
technology.
too, right?
what?
I have no clue what Zero just said. Low.
Yeah.
You said you got a guy that-
Also,
You guys
I know, Lucent, I know your character technically isn't small, but I'm 4'5", so you are tall to my character.
I don't like you. You are tall.
You are taller than me, therefore you make me angry.
I think
Yes,
you're
that's
taller
literally
than
my
like
character's logic.
you're taller than 2/3 of the party, dude.
You are.
I'm the tallest.
Yeah, you are
Short,
the tallest.
short.
I've
Three-
had that the tallest is surprisingly the sneakiest.
So many short
Yeah, it is
people.
funny
here.
that the tallest person is probably the sneakiest stat-wise.
Yeah. Hold on, let me check. I got
What's happened?
You
Oh, no.
exploded.
so. Where would that be?
Okay, so let me get this straight. You want a job. You want a medical practice / job. You want to get off this planet. But what do you want to do? And I'm going to point at Zero's character. Or just Zero, I guess.
I want to eat that goblin.
No.
You touch my goblin and I'll skin you alive.
Good luck with that.
I am going to I'm going to take out a toolbox I have.
Oh no.
I'm going to set it.
Sentry going up.
You got a sandwich?
I'm going to open it up and pull out this spray can. You want to go, buddy?
I'm imagining like an 80s like spray paint can.
You wanna go, buddy?
Oh wait, is this like a deodorant can that you're just gonna hold a lighter to?
It's a thing that my character has. That very special.
Is it poison? No, don't tell me. Is it neurotoxin?
I'm gonna pull out my. I'm gonna put my hand on my crossbow.
I pull out my crossbow.
I also put my hand on my crossbow.
As you all are gathering up your weapons, very scarce, you see a blue tiefling appear from the brush.
Everyone just turns and shoots it.
Everyone just turns and shoots it.
The dice out.
Spoke sees the person
Wrong time, wrong place, buddy.
I'm not gonna shoot.
Spoke
I'm
sees
gonna
the
stare- I'm
person
just gonna
approaching
stare
and
at
just
the
puts the spray can back into his toolbox.
I'm just gonna start staring at it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna start
The
staring.
blue
I'm gonna
tiefling says,
I'm gonna put my
Everyone.
crossbow.
everyone please, just put your weapons down for now.
I'm gonna
Who
roll.
the hell are you?
Alright.
I'm gonna roll to attack.
Well,
You-
is it polite
you-
to attack someone without asking their name?
I could get this.
Our weapons out low. We're just standing here.
So Travis, are you attacking?
I hope
Yes.
you die. Smile.
Okay, roll d20.
Oh my
Guys,
god.
I think this elf might be stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think this guy. I think this guy's a little. I think this
Ace,
guy's
I got
so
that.
tall that all the blood can't get to their brain.
Ace.
Yeah.
I'm in that. I got a natural 20.
How?
Wait, what?
How?
How? How the
Where?
Where?
Bro.
Where is this roll? We must see it.
Are you fucking with
Oh my god.
I don't see no roll. I do
I
see
think-
a 18 roll to hit with a pistol. Wait, how did you manage to get a pistol on D&D Beyond?
Just don't question it. Well, Travis.
No. How did you get a pistol in D&D Beyond? Did you like homebrew item it?
Yeah, probably. I have
Really?
pretty much all the weapons my guy uses are homebrew because they're the Avalite tech weapons.
So Travis, as
Oh yeah,
you
there's laser
shoot
pistols.
Your bow, your crossbow. As you shoot your crossbow at this tiefling lady, pierces right through her.
Oh.
Yauchi.
She falls back down on the ground, and she kind of seems confused at why you just shot her, but
Is she dead? We gotta hide the body, guys.
she
Look
is
what
not
you've
dead.
done.
Not yet. She is not dead yet.
I'm the doctor.
If we help her, legally she can't press charges on us since we didn't attack her, and we're not in any way associated with this elf character.
Gotcha.
See, if I kill
agree.
her, she can't press charges.
I'm not here to press charges on you.
Guys, I want to
You
kill
should go
the
patch up her wounds. You're not a doctor. You're a doctor.
You had your license.
Yeah, but like we have a doctor. Like I mean,
Yeah.
he might have like a malpractice suit here or there, but like what good doctor doesn't?
Yeah.
I didn't know this was TF2. Yeah, he definitely does.
Hey, he gets the job done, apparently.
Yeah, I get the.
He's not a medical doctor. Like that he's a doctor. Like you can have a doctorate in like psychology. Well, that's his actual. Uh-huh.
But though, as you oversee the healing of the blue tiefling, She gets up, obviously wounded.
Who the fuck are you?
Excuse me. I'm just here.
Listen, I'm hungry.
My character's just gonna.
As she
face
looks
palm, like,
over
really
at Zero's
die.
character, she has a look of disgust in her eye.
Good, they're
Just
racist
make-
themselves.
I'm just gonna immediately say the second they do. I like this person.
She also does that.
I think they are technically
No,
considered a
I-
tall person.
My first my first thought of the look of disgust wasn't racism. It was, why did this person shoot me? But
Yeah.
you guys can take it as your own way.
Hey, give me a break.
I think the moral of the story is I don't think anyone likes you right now.
It's sad, dude.
Good.
Can we kill the elf?
You've already become the
Great
pariah.
job.
Mission succeeded.
Mission
feel like-
succeeded.
Mission succeeded.
I feel like the only character here who doesn't have like a lot. I feel like the person with the least hatred for him is Squunk, but that's mostly because Squunk just barely cares about anything.
Didn't he literally say he wanted to eat you?
Yeah.
That's true. He did say that.
But though,
No, he
as-
literally said, I want to eat that goblin, and pointed at Squunk.
But
They're
the
talking about
actual
how it
get-
feels weird that Squunk would just not have much of a reaction.
as she gets back up, she looks at all of you, and she kind of has kind of a mysterious type feel. She has kind of a cloak on.
I'm going to attack again. The first one didn't do it.
Warlock? Question mark?
I'm going to do another 20.
Okay, can you roll on
Good.
D&D Beyond to roll 20 so we can actually see it?
Yeah.
He's rolling again. Yeah.
I'm going to so you can see it.
Oh, they're trying to shoot the tiefling lady again.
14.
14.
Actually, that will miss.
Oh, I got a fairly high AC for a third level character.
Oh no, this ain't character. This is your first NPC.
Hey, Zero, could you maybe stop shooting at the lady
I want to
until
point my
after
I want,
they get like more than 2 words out?
I want to point my crossbow at the guy that just spoke.
Good fucking luck, mate. I'm an armorer artificer.
And I know fire spells and acid spells. You
Oh god. Captain!
He thinks back up and says, "You should probably not waste everything right here, right now." She gets to the point and says, "I have a job for you."
shoot her.
You know who we are.
But
We don't even know who we are.
A job?
My character's just gonna like walk over to Sass and be like, "This lady's cool and all, but like, I think they might be insane."
I think they might be I think they might have been
Okay,
spying
hold
on
on.
us.
So let me get this straight, lady. You've approached us, a group of people who have quite literally just met like a minute ago, I think,
yes.
and you
The
want
only
us,
people here who haven't met a minute ago is me and Sass because Sass lives in my walls.
and you want us to work together on some sort of job.
I will reward you handsomely. And you
They're
get
gonna kill
to
us.
keep,
Credits?
How much is
and
it?
you get to keep whatever else loot you find over at where I need you to go.
All right,
Okay, who are you?
Sass, I think they're gonna send us back to space prison.
all right. What's the price?
So, I've heard that there's a clan of thieves that have been transporting a lot of mysterious items. One of those items they're being shipped tonight.
Where?
They are at a monorail yard just near here, not too far. But I need you to recover the artifact that they tried to get. I could give you some assistance if you need to.
Okay, we're gonna need a bit more intel on this. Who are these
So
thieves?
the monorail yard is, from my intel and my spies that have been out there, yes.
You have a schematic?
Yeah.
Sorry, no, I do not. However,
Sass,
I do.
Sass, let me get this straight. This lady walked up to us. This elf fella shot them in the chest with the crossbow, and they're still giving us a job.
Yeah, it's probably a trap.
I guarantee you, it is not.
Oh, so this
Yeah,
artifact just like ends the world. Okay.
No.
I get food out of this?
Hey, how much money are you offering, lady?
How
What?
about
Food. How much food are you
How
willing
about
to give?
5 gold pieces each for each one of you?
We don't
Fine,
accept
well-
galactic credit. Sorry.
Can I get some food out of
I'm
We only accept galactic standard credit. That's not gonna work, bud.
Hello?
Fine.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
galactic
I
credit.
didn't
It's
get
just a
it.
credit. There's
Credit.
literally just credits. Galactic credits are literally.
I'm imagining Squunk hears the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Well, there's
much.
also just like
Sorry.
whose microphone is going whoop 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 whoop.
Oh,
Good question.
She says I can even up the price a little bit more, and I'll allow you to keep anything you find at the monorail yard. I guarantee you they'll have more than just the item that I need.
Oh,
food.
why can't you do it yourself?
Throw in some food and you got yourself a fucking deal.
Well, see, they've known that I've been kind of keeping an eye on them and stealing from them for a good bit, so they will easily recognize me if I walk up in there, or if I do stealth, they will probably be keeping an eye out for me. You guys, however, I'm assuming you are new to this part of the planet.
Listen here, lady. I've never been here before. I got blackout drunk and drew my spaceship here. But I don't know about this one. This fella here just shot you in the chest, and you're still trusting us. Not to mention, you don't even know who I am. Let's just say there's a very good reason why I'm not allowed to go back to Avalon.
And I don't need
Man.
to know. Yes, he shot me, and I'm still a little bit upset about it. But
What is this artifact you're stealing?
Not the first time, doubt it's gonna be the last.
God, I hate this elf.
do you not want food or not?
I think you should probably invest in like some sort of like ballistic armor to protect your vitals.
I do agree with that.
But
I
though,
wonder what it tastes like.
But anyway, what?
so
what
the
even-
artifact is in the back of the monorail, which is due to leave pretty soon, from what I've heard. This artifact is sort of like an incantation. It is a tap of battle horn.
A
ba-
Tap
battle
of
horn?
Babel horn.
What is this?
what?
Century?
Is this like
This
an actual
was-
like trumpet horn? Like what are we looking at?
No, this is a more magical type of horn. We're thinking kind of like an old yak horn that was used during the conquest of this planet a long time ago.
Question of who, by who, for who. One second. Would that be a history check? One sec. Would that be a history check to know? To know.
Yeah, you can history check if you want to. You're rolling at
Okay.
where? D&D Beyond?
D&D Beyond. I rolled a 22.
Shoot. Yes, you do know about this conquest. So there was a great berserker who aimed to cause chaos around the entire planet, cause disunion, because the planet's name is called Arete, which is the goddess of perfection. So this person sat out to destroy each and every town. However, though, he had some unique power that no one could figure out how he got. And
We know what the power is. Like, is there legends that you could like breathe fire and burn down entire villages, or like stuff like that?
No, it's more so that he kept on feeding off of the souls of everyone that he killed during his conquest.
I'm just gonna look at D210 and be like, that could be a fun power source.
I agree with the statement.
However, though, I would like you to acquire the item along the monorail, if you would so kind. I mean,
is it in a vault, or like how secured is it?
I'm assuming since it's in the cover of the night, they won't have it as protected. However, I still would expect there to be a couple of the thieves there just guarding it around, making sure that no one comes in and steals.
Hear me out, Stats. We can do this in two ways. We can sneak in there, or we can all jump in my ship and we can do this the greatest plan style.
I'm actually liking that. How about we go with the ship, just steal that like car of the monorail, then fly into space where there's a vacuum, so all the thieves just suffocate, and then we have free reign of all the loot.
I agree with this statement.
That's quite the interesting plan you guys are talking about.
How to sneak in.
I didn't just steal the Savalian freighter not to use it for things like this.
Oh, is that how you got it from the last captain?
Yeah, why do you think I'm not allowed back on my homeworld?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, would you guys like to accept it, or?
How to sneak? You guys can accept it. I'm going to sneak in. I can tell I'm not welcome.
Squunk is gonna pull out his
elf guy can stick around. I need someone to clean the gunk off the ship.
Yeah, Zero's wanted for cannibalism. He needs to get off planet.
Squunk is gonna pull out his wallet and pull out the singular silver piece he has, and is just gonna go, I need the money. Sure, I'll go.
Yeah. Do we want to just treat gold pieces basically just like dollars?
Pretty much, yeah. We'll do it like that.
Okay.
I'll get
okay.
Before next session, we'll be a little bit more organized. We'll probably do kind of, I don't know, maybe I'll separate it into like groups where you all can kind of elect a leader to kind of represent for the group. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll figure it out.
I think D210 is the captain.
I am in fact the captain. This is a true statement.
Are you asking for money up front?
No, we don't want to be contractually obligated, but we will want the money before we hand you the artifact.
That's fair. Well, the monorail yard is due east if you want to head to it by your spaceship manners.
I have a question. What weapons do we have on the ship?
Things of the like.
Like, just actually, like, I don't know. Like, I want to know, like, this is out of character. Just what weapons do we have on the ship?
Well, out of the ship would have like weapons of this nature because it's an Avalian ship. Would have things like.
We have point defense?
Because since we're still early on, we haven't upgraded the weapons yet, but they'd be basically these low tier versions of stuff like that.
So I'm gonna basically guess we basically just have like a bunch of point defense cannons and stuff like that.
Seems about
Which,
right.
in ground operations is great because it's still gonna rip through most things. But
Yeah, we just have
in-
basic sci-fi weapons like the volley and melee weaponry and guns, which are just the guns are just rail guns. That's literally what they are. They're just rail
do
guns.
we have ship-mounted railguns, or do we have to
Yeah.
have?
All Avalai ships use ship-mounted railguns, and then also handheld tiny ones, which work like regular like a laser blasters, but they just use railguns to quickly fire a projectile instead of a laser.
Okay, and we have point defense like machine guns or lasers.
Yeah. But
Okay.
since we're still early on in the campaign, they won't be as effective as they could be because Ace doesn't want us to obviously immediately be super powerful. So
No, but
slowly
leveraging the ship in combat should be powerful.
well, yes, because it's a
Especially
ship,
if we
but
have
it's not
everyone on the
gonna be like-
gunnery stations actually manning.
It's not going to be like if there's another ship fighting us, we're going to be able.
Oh
to
yeah, no,
full
we're
fire.
screwed.
It's like we're still struggling.
However, if it's a mostly unarmored compound full of squishy targets,
Then yeah,
that's
That's
why we
true.
won't shoot the train.
well, yes,
Yeah, well, I think it's in a rail yard, so we probably just want to blow up the rail yard.
blow up the rail yard. Yeah, the actual ship itself would look something along.
Okay,
the
we need gunners. Do we want to bring on these miscreants?
What stat would gunning be?
I don't know, but we need more people to press buttons on consoles.
And the ship would look like the bottom. And do you have a visual of what the ship itself looks like? It's the same model as the ship on the bottom in this image.
Oh, I have a +2 in stealth.
I also have a +2 and stuff.
A big plane with giant railgun on it.
Yes,
Okay.
literally.
Plane. I have a
Dude, we're not going
Going-
stealthy.
No, we probably are not going to be going stealthy.
Yeah.
I have a +0.
Okay, you know what? Tall human can go in and figure out where we know where the artifact is. There's no reason for him to be there. Other than,
Yeah, we're-
like, collateral damage.
We're just going to go steal it with force.
Dude, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of point defense weapons for y'all to sit on and just shoot at stuff with.
I have like
Probably. And if we need to, we can always jump down with the guns that are handheld, such as the Storm Surge. Storm Surge is basically like a volley pistol, same as most of them do. But yeah.
So we're a cargo freighter, so we have some
Yes.
small scale railguns for some basic armor piercing in case they have like light tanks, and then mostly just a bunch of like heavy machine guns.
Yeah.
Well, they'd be equivalent to heavy machine guns, but they're really just light point defense.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I'm going to whisper to D210. I think it would be best if we bring these on them on as crew, if only just to man the guns.
I agree with this statement. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. There'd be like Gatling styles on the sides, but like in the middle, you see where there's like those like bumps. That's because pretty much all of Volian ships just have one giant singular mounted railgun for heavy piercing on the top of the ships.
So we have like a spinal mounted railgun.
Yes, spinal mounted.
Okay.
railgun. And there would be side guns, obviously. Oh yes, of course. You think I'd leave my railgun unloaded?
What kind of fool do you think we are?
All of our characters just standing around talking about the weaponry while that tiefling is still there.
Yeah.
They're probably like, what am I doing?
Captain, it's your choice.
I mean, I will always take an excuse to go murdering. Smile.
Plus, we could get cool forbidden technology and artifacts.
Yeah.
Upgrade our ship systems.
Upgrade the soup up the ship.
So you guys are like hiring us to be a part of you?
Well,
Yeah.
hiring's a strong word. You guys should just come along if you feel like it.
You guys are getting hired. We're getting hired by the Tiefling. We're all getting hired by the Tiefling. And
Again,
we're bringing you onto the ship to serve as gunners for the mission. Sir, consider this sort of like an internship.
internship.
Then obviously, any adventures we're on, you can obviously keep some of the things because that's just Smile.
I mean, I'll go on. Listen, I don't really have a way back to where I lived.
He just wants some money.
Elf guy here might struggle walking through the halls though. It's built
Yeah.
for people like this.
Yeah. And
you-
also, like, I live in the maintenance tunnels, so good luck.
Mr. 5'3" here might be fine. You might have to squash just a teeny bit, but
He might have to, like, hunch his back, but that's about it.
you know,
I
big crowd rocking.
Duck his head through some doorways.
I'm probably
Okay.
Yeah, your character would fit on them relatively fine. They just
Well-
you just might like accidentally bonk your head into a doorway.
how
Because like the upper limit of height of height for an Avalite is like 5 foot. So like you'd just be like slightly tall for Avalite standards.
Well, normally most, like, buildings add, like, half a foot in height
Yeah. So like
to the back so people can, like, jump around and stuff. And not bonk their head.
But you have to remember, my character is salty about being short, so their ship's a little different.
Wait, didn't you steal the ship?
Yep, and we modded it to be
We did modify it.
smaller.
Well, you modified it. You paid a lot of money to that black market
It came out-
shipyard
the black market shit.
to add false ceilings. Like,
Yeah.
I think they scammed you, bud.
I don't hear you complaining about your extra lab space in the ceilings.
That is
I-
true.
I have a question. Real quick
Who
for
said it
like,
was lab space?
hey, Sash Squash. How tall is your character?
3.
Yeah, he's teeny tiny.
3 foot exactly?
Yeah, you're
Uh,
the same.
About.
Same.
How-
I'm
It's hard
also
to tell
3
because
foot
they're basically
exactly.
constantly in armor.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm 3 foot tall as well.
Good
Oh, yeah,
question.
you can fit the main shafts.
Well, how low are they?
Maybe half.
How
as
big is
tall. Maybe less than
The
half.
the
as tall.
maintenance tunnels are large enough for a size small creature to move around in without hindrance, but size medium is gonna have to squeeze, and size large, good luck.
Yeah, you're not getting.
Size large. Good luck even getting into there.
Size large is gonna have to squeeze in order to get to corridors.
A size large would have trouble just fitting in the ship. Just to begin with. There.
Yeah.
So we're going to the ship.
Yep.
All right.
Cass, you remember where I parked it? I was kind of drunk when I parked.
This is why I have a tracker.
Is there food on the ship?
Well, yeah. What do you think? I just.
There's
fly around with
nutrient paste.
Well, I mean, there's that too, which is most of what we use. But there's also some normal food. I kind of stole a vending machine.
Eh.
I don't feel a vending machine.
Nutrient paste is great because you can just put any, like, organic matter into the machine and out comes nutrient paste.
It's also true.
Neat.
It's very helpful when we're having to hide from the space police.
Yeah, it tastes like shit though.
Oh, don't worry, they're right on your track.
Not again.
Perfect.
Anyways, we're going to ship. We've been
Yeah.
standing. We've been standing around near this
Lead the,
deep for
lead
a
the
while.
way,
Probably-
Sax.
Okay.
Skunk is gonna follow.
I think we
So
go
you're
back to
all
the ship then.
Pigeon, how do you feel about my wanted space criminal Avalai?
I don't care. I just want to I just want to feel my purpose as being the doctor.
So as you guys head back to the ship, obviously Sasquatch is eating. But you guys managed to get back to the ship safely. No dire wolves for Travis. Not yet.
Not yet is crazy. Wow, let me go use the restroom real fast.
Yep.
I need to pee. I'm gonna.
I
piss
also
myself.
need to use the restroom.
Yep, go right ahead. Travis, you know it'd be fun if I put a Komodo dragon in here that bit one of you.
I will kill it and eat it.
No, but what if it bit one of you?
Oh well, that's their problem, not mine.
What if it bit you?
Well, I'm fucked. Because it went.
Nah, I'll just put the southern brown snake.
Yeah, the Komodo, if a bit bites you, your flesh will start rotting.
Okay. I'm back.
How about
Not guts.
I give you the jellyfish?
The who? What now? My favorite.
Hey. Yeah, the wasp.
You guys know about Squidward?
I'm back.
Do you guys
Hey,
think
some-
Squidward ever? Do you guys think Squidward ever puts his nose in his mouth just to know what it feels like?
No.
Hey, don't forget about the plant.
I'm just gonna create a planet filled with those plants, and I'm just gonna enjoy the carnage.
Oh hell no.
Wait, which plant?
The what? What plant?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
You know what?
I know it.
Yeah, it's just we're just gonna know because it'd be like poisonous snakes and spiders and aquatic animals and kangaroos.
Where's the Australia if it was a planet?
New Sydney.
This is the Australian planet.
By the way, there's really funny maps of Australia.
Oh,
We're
by the way, important context for my little Avalai. Not only are they a wanted war criminal, but they're a wanted war criminal perfectionist.
Define perfectionist.
It means that everything my Avalai tries to do, they try to do it in the most brutally efficient way possible.
Oh, nice.
And they're chaotic neutral.
I don't even know what my character's alignment is.
But yeah.
I'm pretty sure my character is also chaotic neutral.
Yes.
Well, I don't know, because I'll probably have to go a little bit early. Sorry.
Yeah. We did kind of have a little bit too long on the planning segment.
But yeah, here's what I'll do. I'll probably take a
This
look
was
at
like-
the foundry.
This was like session 0.5.
0.5
It's
of a
the
session.
setup session. It's what normally happens.
Yeah.
We'll
I found
get
the plant out.
Oop.
I send you guys a video of the plant that he's talking about.
No, just no.
Oh, that plant.
What?
Yeah, that plant served for something.
Oh, it's that one. God! Someone wiped their butt with that.
I'm gonna make the elf do it.
And
Guys,
now,
if you want to learn one thing,
Yeah.
and now it's
What?
time to say goodbye.
What?
But yeah, we'll be a little bit more organized for the next session because this session was just wow.
Trial.
Wow, dang.
Correct.
No, every time I just look at Zero's profile picture, it's just so weird. I'm not used to it being a turtle.
Listen, that turtle's through a windshield.
Why?
Okay,
Sigma.
we were driving to somewhere. I don't remember where exactly anymore. But this turtle got ran over by a car, lunged up into the air, landed straight through his windshield, and was still alive.
Huh? Travis, let me mention this before. Travis, I'm gonna save this preemptively. When Friday comes, don't burn the forest down.
When what comes?
when is our
when
next
is it?
meeting, actually?
When July 4th
Listen.
comes.
Listen, you start one forest fire because a rocket.
I don't know if I'll be able to do anything the 4th because I always am busy on the 4th.
I'm doing a lot on the 5th, though.
Last year,
When do we all want to do our next meeting, by the way?
Yeah, I should probably
I
figure
won't-
that out.
I won't be back here in my house in like a while.
He will just be gone fishing.
The elf just got
It's okay.
brain damage.
I'm
They hit their
alright with
head
not
really
having
hard
to
on the
deal with
ceiling.
elf.
And he won't be shooting any more of my NPCs.
Yes, I will be.
In spirit.
Spirit.
He got knocked unconscious when he ran head first into a door frame.
Just have such a good aim. No matter where you're at, if I shoot a crossbow bolt, your NPC will get hit no matter what.
Do you want me to mention the dire wolf? I'll make
Right
a whole
ahead.
planet filled with dire wolves just for you.
I learned how to tame. I learned how-
You know, scientists have genetically cloned direwolves.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
No.
sadly not. They manipulated the closest relative we have to direwolves to make them more like direwolves.
Oh, Travis, could you?
Ace.
After we're done with the session, could you test some of the mods out on my realm after?
who?
Just use,
Travis.
just use my new account.
I friended your account.
Yeah. All right. I mean,
Oh no,
you
I
already
need
had
to
that.
invite you. That's right. I added Dweller mod once, and then it shattered.
Yeah. Honestly, once you get to a certain point, it just becomes a nuisance.
I think so.
Yeah, I
be
think
honest.
we're pretty much good right now. We got our introduction. We got kind of the setup started. I think we're pretty